It's Nelly. Nelly, 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 Nelly. Nelly, Nelly, Nelly. Hey guys, it's me, and it's been a while since I actually did um well upload. The thing is that I wasn't really uploading because I had to didn't really take a massive break. But I'm gonna see if my microphone's on. If it's not, there we go. Basically, I was just having a massive break. I was really sick because the summer is coming around. Hay fever, pollen. I just decided to screw up my schedule. I was just also really bored. I just didn't really want to do anything during the whole stupid summer. So what I did is I kind of went out with my friends. I was not able to on I think it was Saturday because Oliver had a doctor's appointment. But the good thing is that I had my paintball with Ian and Joe and Josh, which is also pretty good. So my friend, we had a fun time. So yeah, I was to go over again, but I decided just would do it like another day. This week I'll be going on a caravan with my cousin Jairus. So he does have a YouTube channel, but I don't think it's really active. His name is Spoonful of Cantaloupe. I'll try to put a link in the description below, but basically he doesn't really upload much. You don't have to like go support to him. Like I sound like I'm being rude, but he doesn't do much on his channel. So yes, I had to take a break, and also I was really sick. I say I'm sniffing a lot. I'm not feeling my best right now. So yeah, but at least I'm alive. I'm alive. Don't think I've went missing. Alright, I am alive. I want to kind of talk to you guys about kind of what was be going on throughout this whole thing. So I was actually thinking about my guests. Now I just keep sniffing. Uh, I don't know about guests because really the guests I have right now. Well, the only guest I have was Cameron, and it was a good. And I will be honest, it was good having to be with him. But unfortunately, it was only one guest. We had a really awkward talk. For everything, we all had little words until Cameron decided to, actually make it a lie. So thanks to him. But there was certain things which I did not like about what was going on, and really, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's been hectic. It's been a hectic, hectic day, and I was not the best of myself. I was literally kind of I was just really exhausted from all of the work I was doing before the summer. We had a mass, which is good. We also had uh everything, so it was a good last day. I kind of let's say damaged my lanyard card, so I think I might get in trouble. But yeah, today is the 9th of August, and we'll be talking about my future guest. So we had Cameron down. I don't know about Oliver. Oliver, it will be really uncertain about it because I did tell him we might if we want to do it. He said we don't know what we're going to talk about, so I decided to try and make a list. And he said there's no point doing it. I don't think he said that, but basically, I kind of told him we should we should definitely like do something about this, like kind of what is going on, and really, hold on, sorry. All right, the thing is, okay, the guests are really hard to find because some of them won't take it seriously. That's where my friends come in. I'm not gonna go guilt trip them all the time because I'm not that type of guy, but basically, I'm gonna try to put my thumbnail up. Basically, having to find one will be really difficult. I mean, Cameron took it seriously, and it was fair enough for him. The thing is that having to go left to right of kind of going through the list, I realized there was no point getting guessed in. So I'm not gonna give up getting guessed. Don't worry. But I will do is I'll try and find a certain guy. Now, I don't know about Josh. I don't know about Ian. Though. I can't bring in my cousin in, hopefully, but really, I think he's pretty busy at this point. But basically, I'm still trying to think of more guests, guests I could be able to find. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. Next is, I did say where I was. I was trying to extend it, but we're gonna go to another one. You've seen the title, yes, I did say remembering Vine, and Vine was something which popped in my head. I knew when I was like really little, I didn't know what it was. It was all over. It was literally conquering the whole page, the whole recommended page on YouTube. And I was like, what is this? And I was so confused I didn't really realize what Vine was. Knowing now it's a platform. Twitter had to shut it down around 2016 or 15, and it was really sad. The thing is, I was by far better than TikTok. Really, people who was able to make a great success out of it, such as Logan Paul, which I know there was. Oh, okay, sorry. There was also Michael McCarthy. There was also Amanda Sunny. There was a lot of people who basically kind of made a career on this type of basis. And I was just like, really? These people put so much dedication than other people on TikTok. Like, it looks like they haven't, but it looks like just doing all of this for attention. Like, see a lot of people just basically on TikTok being so rich out of this stupid app that there's something called the Hype House, and they made so much profit off of that app by dancing and get views and views. They bought a house for each other, they bought cars, they bought most expensive gadgets because of a goddamn app, and it's just frustrating. In Vine, they make some money, but they don't spend it on ridiculous stuff. They just spend it on useful stuff, and really, they just keep going. They just don't get bragging about themselves, or they don't just get like I don't know expensive stuff. They just either pay for other stuff. They go to parties, they go to anything, and having a fun time. They want to make sure because they enjoyed this app so much. And the thing is now, it's just all spoiled. And another thing about it, having to see Vine was its horrible skits. Now, they are horrible, but not as horrible as we see them now on TikTok, because on TikTok it's just bad acting, much more cringier than the Vines we had. And really, the stuff knows is starting to creep up, but really, in words, I just think that Vine has a particular base of full-fledged uh, motivated fans. I mean, Vine is pretty good at other stuff, but now more to TikTok, and Twitter had to do the most cool thing. The thing is, now we also have Twitter, and Twitter's getting so much of its drama. I mean, we saw the massive. I mean, if you haven't heard, around I don't know June, May, April, February, March, January, up to January, all the way to April, up to June, we saw a massive clash of cancel culture. Alright, a lot of celebrities were getting cancelled because of the past things they've done. KSI got cancelled because he's made an offensive joke. We also got other celebrities. People got cancelled straight because they said a joke. Now, the thing is, since Twitter can't be used properly now, it's now a war, right? Before, it was just the simpler things. It's basically following on what Twitter was expecting. The thing is, if you've seen trailers, like, oh, you've seen, like, reviews on Twitter. They basically said it's a fun place to communicate with friends, and that's what it was like before. It was like the early years of I don't know, 2013, where people would just send the best things, their food, everything, comment. That was like before. It was so peaceful. Until now, it's just full of drama. Twitter keeps banning. They're getting people just reporting because of an overreaction. Cancel culture is really what kind of hit the spot on social media. Even politicians, Donald Trump, Obama, even Joe Biden, they probably got cancelled. And the thing is, I'm not going to go too political because this is not a political channel, but it's just a massive mayhem. And it's just, oh, dropped a coin. It's not the best spot just for kind of new people just to kind of be entered in. So really, I think social media is the best right now because this whole cringe fest, this whole drama alert keeps sweating and sweating, just waiting for another drama thing. It's just funny for him. A particular drama which I keep seeing on my recommendation was a girl which we able to see who was also from Vine was Gabby. I know, or the Gabby show. She basically was notorious because she was on Vine. She was on David Dobrik's vlogs, and basically she gained so much popularity throughout everything. There was drama about her basically complaining about someone's text and the person. I don't know who the name is, but there was a girl who apparently was having beef with Gabby, the Gabby show, and it was all over. I decided to watch one of the shows. I decided to watch her recent. One of them was her in a bathtub. I kind of watched the first second, then I clicked off because she was actually naked. So I decided to click off, and it was disgusting. So she was basically going mental. I mean, she was basically saying her mental health, which is kind of understandable, but really the drama had to be put all onto the text, and people were just trying to stop her or anything until she then stopped, and then she destroyed her own career. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this escalated so quickly. Because the thing is with YouTubers, alright, you do one little thing and then the whole thing's coming at you. And then you being on the spotlight, having lasers pointed at you. Those lasers are people who are talking to you say that you did something wrong. Basically, this is what it's like to be a famous YouTuber and then destroy your own career by saying a lot of blah blah stuff. It's just chaotic now these days, and I'm not gonna complain too much, but I'm just stating the fact. In these days, a lot of people just keep getting cussed. A lot of people just destroy their career. It's just really the internet is the literal thing that which destroys their career. It used to be their jobs. I mean, your job, you have your job, and then you do something wrong, and you get fired. Simply easy. On the internet, it's nothing, alright? You can't. Before, it was like, I don't know, 2010 to 2013 to 15, and then the sauce drama 2016. Before that, yo, the internet was nothing to other people when it comes to drama. They think it is a rare thing to see a famous YouTuber cause drama until 2016. And it was mind blowing, like literally all because of a computer screen, all on a digital platform of how it can cause suicide. I know this earth, it's still going on. People are exposed to the public. People who are famous. Not me. I'm not famous. I only have 103 subscribers. I'm not that famous because I'm not that notorious. But other people who are exceeding the fame are now trapped. They are trapped because one little thing, they are exposed to these people, these sensitive people just try to battle your kind of channel, try to destroy your career, and it's ridiculous. It's a massive war, and it sounds like I'm complaining way too much, and I'm saying this over and over again, and it looks like I'm waffling, but you have to understand that it's just, it's really ridiculous, and people, this is literally much more common than you're getting a chance to get yourself fired. Like, destroying your career is a much more common thing to happen to you than getting fired. And it's ridiculous. You get fired, which is rare, and the common thing you can destroy your career because of one little thing. And it's just now the Twitter is just trapping people's careers. It's like spikes surrounding them. One little step, and then they just go in pain. They just suffer there, just like the comments literally shooting at their faces, eye to eye, man. Literally, brain to brain, just to collect all this information like, bro, I messed up. You realize you've just messed up. So, yeah, that's the internet for you. There's a lot going on. It's been ridiculous. It's a ridiculous moment and really, by far, something so, amazing. So, that's how about it. There's other things to talk about. I'm not going to end it there because it's a really short podcast. I was off for a while, alright. I was off. Mr. Castillo was off on a hunt, doing nothing in his life. So that's the thing. So I want to kind of talk about my trip to the caravan. I'm pretty excited. My cousin's coming with me. Coming. We're going to Scarsborough, which is pretty good. So that's a good thing. I can't tell you where because really, you'll never know where I am. But basically, I'm pretty excited for this trip. It's gonna be like, unfortunately, it'll only take like the drive is 2 hours. From Durham to Scarborough. I mean, it's not exactly where Scarborough is, but it's like an area near Scarborough. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like by the seaside. But yeah, I'm pretty excited just to go there, and well, I'm looking forward just to kind of camp there. We're going to a caravan, so it's really anything. So I got my movie set up. I got like my music set up. I'm just pretty excited for this trip. So I'm pretty packed up. So we'll be setting off on Friday. I will be off for the weekend until Monday. We go back home. Unfortunately, yeah, it's only for the weekend. I'm pretty sad because basically I would love to go for the whole week. I would love to stay in the caravan for the whole week, but because of the pandemic and everything like that, we just have to stay there for a little bit so we don't have to get exposed to everything. So I'm pretty sad about it, but I was able to get my. I'm pretty happy about it. So, um, yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I want to talk to you guys about my paintball experience. It was my first time playing paintball. Paintful bullets are like these like balls of paint inside. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Basically, the gun looked like an Uzi. I mean, there's a 10-pound gun you can use, which just has a suppressor, which is useless because it's paintball. It has an optic. Basically, they had these smoke grenades or flashbangs. They basically have these smoke grenades, and uh, one of the people just like blew it off, and then he basically threw it to the ground. Smoke was coming out both ends, and then I was standing literally near like kind of the front, and then the smoke came out. It was like a massive pink ball of smoke just coming out from both ends, and I was like, "Yo, it's coming to me." It made me teary because it's like a type of gas. I was like, "Oh God, it's making me teary." It had this like really gasoline smell, but when it came to it, like, yo, it's coming. It's like, this is for real, because I thought it was like, oh, it's just far away. It's a weird. I thought it was an illusion until when it came to me. I was like, oh, this is real. So, yeah, it was a good experience. Sorry, I just have this really congested nose. I don't know how I could be able to clear it out if I keep sniffing, but yeah, basically, just kind of during the paintball, there had to be with little kids. Uh, there were a lot of cheaters. I mean, they were grown ups who were cheaters. Basically, um, they had these guns and yeah, they had like the paintball things on the top. Um, these grown-ups who were actually on the team, they were cheating, alright? I remember when Joe, we were on the barrels, alright, and it was the worst map. The barrels, it was basically rush and shoot. I got shot twice. I got shot in the arm. If the boosters got away, I got shot in the arm because I was while I was out. So I put my hand up because basically when you're out, you just put your hand up. The most annoying thing is that we just keep getting shot. I was shot in the neck. It was a horrible experience. It was a really horrible experience because basically, so it was a fun experience. I'd say that it was really horrible. Basically, these stupid older people who were actually on the team, they were basically shooting us. I got shot in the arm. I put my hand up and got shot in the arm. And then when we were there, we just keep getting shot. And it was so annoying. But they're going to think we actually have our helmets on. And if we take them off twice, we get sent and get disqualified because we keep taking off our helmets. The thing is, alright. Okay. There were paintball balls everywhere. And really, there were a lot of paintballs because it was in a really damp area. There's every time you put a paintball inside on like a water kind of drop, they'll basically kind of expand a little bit. So the thing is that every time you try to kind of shoot someone, just beware that if there's something that touches the fresh balls of the paint with water, it'll expand and block your gun. It's not really good as I hoped. Sorry, it's really annoying this thing. So, we had all the kids on the team. We had like a firing range. We went to the first map, which either like went to a second map, which is the castle. I like the castle. I loved the castle so much. Right, it was a good map. Basically, it was basically different. They had this flag by the by the, just by the castle, and then basically one of the attacking teams, they have infinite respawns, but the defending team have limited spawns, so they will have three up to 3 lives, and they have 5 minutes of being out. It was ridiculous. So they have to raise the flag. The attack has to raise the flag in order to gain their victory, and then the thing is, if you get shot, you're out. Alright, so it was really difficult. Uh, the thing is that I decided to attack. I didn't really want to go for the flag because I feel like I would get killed. So basically, I decided to kind of go to like the wood things with like the things inside of them. So it was really chaotic because basically I was on one of the buildings of one of the maps, and then I was just hiding behind this basically, actually, it was the castle. Yeah, it was the castle. It was basically in the castle thing. The attackers went to this wood thing. Everyone was like not really ready because the attackers, us attackers had to go to this bungalow. The game somehow started without us being ready, so we ran. One of them got out, and then was shot. And then literally when I was hiding, I actually heard the. Sorry, I heard the. It was like literally paint, just literally attacking the wood. It was just literally shooting at the wood like, bro. They didn't even stop. They just stopped without us. And it was like really scary because the amount of paint shooting at us, it was painful. I think I shot the buttocks. The thing is, it was really annoying when we put our hands up. They just keep shooting at us, so it was really annoying. So yeah, the thing is that I had a very fun paintball experience. We had this vest on. We had a lot done, so I had a lot of balls, so that's good. I actually want to go back there again. It's gonna be fun. We had it back also as well, so that's good. So yeah, it was a good experience. Uh, I will hopefully be streaming on Twitch. That's gonna be a good thing. So it is. This is a short podcast because I have nothing really much to say. But how long was I there? I was there for 24 minutes, so might have to end it there. So make sure you subscribe. Really, thanks for all the support, you guys, and really, you guys will enjoy the thing because I'm pretty bored and I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. So, I. Bye.